All right, welcome. This is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles. I am live with you here. Eagles versus Cardinals, Week 15, 2:05 Mountain Standard Time. The Eagles won the toss and elected to defer, so they will be kicking, so that they will receive the ball at the start of the second half. Here we go. Kick is off and away. And this is at St. Bart's Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. And here is Kyler Murray coming onto the field. He's having a pretty good season. 3,200 yards passing, 712 yards on the ground, 23 passing touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and 10 rushing touchdowns. That's pretty phenomenal. That's a pretty good season. So this is one of the key things to look for, how the defense will be able to handle Kyler Murray and this passing offense without the likes of Darius Slay on the field. All right, Kyler Murray back to pass. And complete to a diving Larry Fitzgerald. One of the things I said to look out for, Larry Fitzgerald is a bird killer. He always comes out and plays well against us. So that was a 15-yard completion from Kyler Murray to Larry Fitzgerald. But it looks like the Eagles are playing press man right now. Kyler Murray hands it off to Kenyon Drake, who is stopped for about 2 yards. All right, Kyler on the rollout. Christian Kirk roll out and pass to Christian Kirk for a 1st and 10. And the Cardinals are moving right along. And now there's a flag. Looks like the Eagles called a timeout here. Probably just to get their footing because the Cardinals were about to heat up. And this is what I was worried about. Looks, those first 2 pass plays were for a total of 31 yards. They were moving right along. And it's going to be really important that they continue to keep this thing moving. So they put a stop to this Cardinals offense because they are moving quite right along. Murray back to pass. Dumps it off on the screen. It's about 7-yard completion there. Murray on the keeper and rushes to the edge, but does not get the first down. It is now 3rd and 1. He's quick. He's a quick quarterback. Look at that. They had Alex Singleton running after him. Third and 3. Kyler Murray back to pass. And 1st down. Flag. Holding. Please call holding. And it was a penalty on the Cardinals, and now it is 3rd and 13. Kyler Murray back to pass. Those ends stopped. Flag comes late. It's going to be unnecessary roughness on Arnold, even though they shouldn't call it because he was already going. Penalty on Seymour for leaning his shoulder into his head. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. It's bullshit. Bullshit call. He's already going down. Oh, God. Would have been fourth down. Starting linebackers Duke Riley, TJ Edwards, Alex Singleton. The Cardinals are inside the 20. Murray keeps first down fumble. The Eagles have it. That's out. I would challenge it. Challenge it. Throw the challenge flag. Doug. Throw the. Oh my God. Ball. DeAndre Hopkins fumbled the ball. Eagles ball. Yes. Michael Jaquette on the forced fumble on DeAndre Hopkins. Who needs Slay? All right. So first target for DeAndre Hopkins and fill-in cornerback Michael Jaquette forces the fumble. Bam. See, I knew I had a good feeling about Michael Jaquette. He played well against Amari Cooper when we played the Dallas Cowboys, and he fills in and had a great coverage on DeAndre Hopkins there. And now it is the Eagles' ball when we get back from the break. But that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take all game long. The defense needs to play great defense just like that all game long. We got to do a better job of keeping the Cardinals from picking up those chunk yards, though. That I am worried about. Their offensive line seems to be doing pretty well against our defensive line right now, giving Kyler Murray some time to pass the ball and not really getting some good pressure to him on those rollouts. But we'll see if that starts to change. But now we're going to go ahead and get another look at Jalen Hurts, starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, rookie quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, filling in for Carson Wentz, who was benched last week or a couple weeks ago now. But so we'll see what he can do now that the Cardinals have film on Jalen Hurts after his outstanding, surprising performance against the Saints last week. Let's see how Jalen Hurts reacts. So Jalen Hurts is on the field. The Eagles have it at the 9-yard line. Jalen Hurts hands it off to Miles Sanders. Second and 8 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts back to pass. On the move. On the run and throws it way too high for Greg Ward and almost intercepted. And that's what I was talking about. He hasn't performed well by throwing it on the run. He did this last week. And that was in and out of the hands of Isaiah Simmons. I had a buddy that I talked with throughout the week who is a Cardinals fan. He's originally from New York, so he's a Jets fan, but obviously Jets suck. So he loves watching the Cardinals, and he told me to watch out for Isaiah Simmons. I told him I know. I liked him coming out of college. And there was Isaiah Simmons right there. And Jalen Hurts throws it away on 3rd and 8, and now the Eagles. That's intentional grounding, and it's going to be a safety. Not a good start. That's a safety for the Cardinals. And this is what I was worried about, this offensive line going against this Cardinals defensive line. Two zip. And again, this is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles, where I'm live with you here. Arizona Cardinals versus Philadelphia Eagles in Glendale, Arizona. So the defense made a good play. Fill-in cornerback Michael Jaquette III forced a fumble on DeAndre Hopkins. The Eagles got the ball back at the 8-yard line, and after an incomplete pass, Jalen Hurts threw it away, and it was an intentional grounding because he could not get out of the pocket, which resulted in a safety for the Arizona Cardinals. Absolutely pathetic showing so far on the offense. So, and that's what I was trying to say earlier in the week is like those are the moments where we kind of I would say it would be good to use Jordan Howard, in moments like that. But here we go. There's Carson Wentz on the sideline going over the play with Jalen Hurts. But now we're giving the ball right back to the Cardinals with a 2-0 lead. And the Arizona Cardinals return it to the 40-yard line. This is not going to cut it. Where red hot Kyler Murray has come back on the field because he is feeling better. His AC joint that he did injure in previous weeks started to feel a bit better last week, and he's been moving quite along, so he's doing really well. And Murray on the move throws an incomplete pass, and Michael Jaquette almost came up with another huge play there, dropping the interception. Oh, that would have been beautiful. Michael Jaquette's playing really, really well. Michael Jaquette is playing really well. And if we got a diamond in a rough in Michael Jaquette, I think that would be freaking awesome. But I hope that he continues to play the way that he's been playing in this game so far. All right, 3rd and 11, back to pass. Kyler Murray throws it incomplete. Nice. Kayvon Wallace with the play. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Rookie safety, Kayvon Wallace. I'm liking that. That was some tight coverage by Kayvon Wallace. His defense is looking good. They're getting after Kyler Murray. That first drive was scary, but just now, that's good. I think we're going to do a little bit better with this offensive drive here now that we're going to get some better field position, hopefully. Who do they got back to return? Is it Greg Ward? No, it is Greg Ward, and he's going to let it roll into the end zone for the touchback. Awesome. All right. Yeah, if Michael Jaquette, so far this Darius Slay-less secondary looks. So far, this Darius Slay's secondary seems to be performing pretty darn well. So I'm pretty impressed. I understand it's only been one drive of adequate play by the secondary because the Cardinals did move it down very quickly on that very first drive. But Michael Jaquette almost came up with another great big play. Just dropped the interception there. But now the Eagles are going to get the ball back at the 20-yard line, and I think that will. I think the offense will look a little bit better now that we got some room to work with. We were backed up at our own 8 that first drive. Unfortunately, it did result in a dumb bogus play by Jalen Hurts, just not able to get out of the pocket. But honestly, that's our offensive line, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm talking about. Matt Pryor filling in for Jack Driscoll at right tackle. Everything from my vantage point is the fault of Matt Pryor. So everybody else wanted to blame Nate Gary early in the season. We're going to blame Matt Pryor for everything. All right, Miles Sanders off and running. That's a 9-yard run from Miles Sanders. Great play. Great play. All right, here we go. 2nd and 2 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts hands it off to Miles Sanders again. Miles Sanders bounced it outside, but does not get it. Gets about 1 yard. Now it's 3rd and 1. As I'd like to reiterate, as I did in my previous stream earlier today, the Eagles this morning, they did go ahead and name Jalen Hurts the starter for the rest of the season, which did trigger a report saying that if the Eagles do go with Jalen Hurts at the start of the 2021 season, then Carson will be unhappy and will want out of Philadelphia, which is no surprise. 4th and 1, Eagles decided to run it 3 straight. 4th and 4, the Eagles decided to run it 3 straight times and are stuffed on 3rd and 1. I mean, they knew it was coming. I don't understand how you didn't know that they knew that the run was coming. Back to return is Christian Kirk. The Eagles are punting away. And again, the Philadelphia Eagles offense is not giving the Eagles defense any help whatsoever. Yeah. The announcers are giving this Cardinals defense way too much credit. There was a bonehead move by Jalen Hurts to try for the intentional grounding that gave them 2 points, and Doug Peterson decided to run it on 3rd and 1. Which I get. But again, I'll go back to that's where we need Jordan Howard. That's where we need Jordan Howard. Why are you going to to tell you Rocky Mortgage is going to be playing for a bigger home? Yeah, Larry's right. We need a bigger place. Who's Larry? I'm Larry. If you need a home, and the offense can't keep performing like this, especially against a dynamic offense like the Arizona Cardinals. The offense needs to put something together and give our defense a break, because because that first offensive drive for the Arizona Cardinals is what it could look like throughout the entire game, and that's what I'm going to suspect. Unless we continue to play our defense like we did on that last drive more consistently. So we'll see what happens on this next series here once we get back from commercial. But this is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles. I am live with you here for the Arizona Cardinals at Philadelphia Eagles game at 2:05 Mountain Standard Time in Glendale, Arizona, where the Eagles take on the Arizona Cardinals. The 4-8-1 Philadelphia Eagles take on the 7-6 Arizona Cardinals. And that is the cool story about this matchup here, is that Jalen Hurts transferred to Oklahoma after Kyler Murray, a year after Kyler Murray played there, after Kyler Murray's final season. All right, here we go. Kyler Murray, and they give a reverse to DeAndre Hopkins and pretty much goes nowhere. And that's a late hit. Who was that? Derek Barnett. God darn it. His defense is playing dumb. His defense is playing really, really dumb. It's 15 yards. That's two personal fouls. Two personal fouls for the Eagles defense, and we're not even first quarter. Kyler Murray back to pass. He's got pressure. And finds his tight end, and there he goes. He's off and running inside the 10, about a 50-yard pass. Is that Max Williams? That was Jalen Mills missing the tackle on Max Williams, the tight end for the Arizona Cardinals. And here they go. Kyler Murray with the keeper, and Kyler Murray into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals, 9-0 after the extra point. Yep. Here we go. This is what happens when you have a defense that lacks playmakers, because your GM is Howie Roseman, who doesn't know what the F he's doing ever when it comes to player personnel. This game is over already. This game is over already. Nine to 0, Arizona Cardinals over the Philadelphia Eagles. That was too easy. Yep, they're going to have to play better than that. They're going to have to put more pressure on Kyler Murray. They're going to have to make sure that they contain him a little bit better. The defense is going to have to play better. Again, we are without Darius Slay, but Michael Chiquette has been playing pretty decently in his absence. But there's just mismatches all over the field for this Arizona Cardinals offense against the Eagles defense, and it shows. It shows. There's not really a way to kind of blanket their offense completely whatsoever. So they're going to be able to find their shots and they're going to be able to take them. And Kyler Murray is going to be able to make mincemeat of our defense if they don't get something corrected quickly. But here we go. The Arizona Cardinals kick it off. Boston Scott back to return. And hit and dropped at the 20-yard line. And Josh Sweat is now coming off the field. You just keep losing defensive players. You just keep losing players in general. It's pathetic. This is 4 years in a row. Jalen Hurts back to pass, throws it. Caught by Dallas Goedert. And the Cowboys just won 41-24. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Throws it to the screen to Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders has a ton of room. Nice. That was a double fake screen to Miles Sanders. Why weren't we calling that stuff with Carson Wentz in the field? It makes no sense. Twenty-six-yard screen to Miles Sanders. That was a good play. That was a good play call. 1st and 10 from the 50. Jalen Hurts hands it off to Miles Sanders, and he goes absolutely nowhere. 2nd down and 9. Jalen Hurts back to pass, throws it way behind the line of scrimmage to Jalen Reagor, and Jalen Reagor goes backwards. Loss of 6. This offense just sucks. Doesn't matter who's at quarterback. It just doesn't matter. 3rd and 15. Eagles. Jalen Hurts back to pass. He's scrambling, and they're coming after him and sacked. This is their guard neck. Is it a safety or a linebacker? They got him. 4th and 19. The Eagles are punting. Blocked. Cardinals just blocked it. They're about to go up 16-0. Is that same dude? Yep, this is going to get ugly real quick. Knew it. Knew it. All right, Kyler Murray back to pass. Throws it. Touchdown. Cardinals to Chase Edmonds. 16-0. And we're not even out of the first quarter yet. That's a hold. They said those things really swelled up on the flight ball, but he got better as the week went on. He looked pretty good on that play. 16-0, and we still have 2 minutes left to go on the first quarter. And this team started to feel themselves. That's funny. Well, this is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles. Here you have Carson Wentz on the sideline going over the plays with Jalen Hurts. And I will be back with you after this break. So far in the first quarter, the Arizona Cardinals have a total of 120 yards, and the Eagles have about 34. This is absolutely sad. And 16-0, 2 minutes left to go. They have to put something together here now. Jalen Hurts, back to pass, throws it. Caught along the sideline by Jalen Reagor. It's a good pass. It's a good pass. Jalen Hurts hands it off to Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders gets about 3. All right, 2nd and 8 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Jalen Hurts throws it deep. Alshon Jeffrey catches it down the sideline. That was a great catch. It was a great catch by Alshon Jeffrey. He still got it. He still got it a little bit. It was a nice against Patrick Peterson. Yep, he gets the knee in. He gets the knee in right there. Nice. And the elbow. That was a great play. Great throw by Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts back to pass. Throws it. Caught by Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert making some moves. Gets out of bounds. Yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to have to roar back to get themselves back into this game. They're moving down the field quite quickly now after that great throw and catch by Jalen Hurts and Alshon Jeffrey. So we'll look to see what they can do going forward here. And it was a reverse to Jalen Reagor, and he absolutely gets shut down. They just see it coming, and now it's 2nd and 20. Now it's 2nd and 20. They're not fooled by the reverse calls that we have for Jalen Reagor. Jalen Hurts backs the pass, throws it deep. Broken up. Jalen Reagor outran Patrick Peterson, and Patrick he threw it a little late, and he underthrew it. Patrick Peterson had the ability to catch back up to that pass. Okay. Kez Watkins in for the touchdown. And this is why I've been screaming for Kez Watkins all season long. Look at this. Screen to Kez Watkins. Spins out of traffic and down the sideline. Touchdown. Kez Watkins all day long. This is why he should have been on the field from week one. From week one. He was injured, however, but it's his 3rd game back. And he just got us on the scoreboard. Great play by Kez Watkins. Absolutely amazing play. That was absolutely great play by Kez Watkins. And he's one of those guys that I just absolutely been screaming for from week one. I had a great feeling about Kez Watkins when we drafted him, even probably more so than John Hightower, but that is absolutely fine. No issue there. And that was a great drive, honestly, orchestrated by Jalen Hurts. Phenomenal drive. Jalen Hurts was 4 for 5 for 82 yards and a touchdown, and then a Kez Watkins 32-yard catch and run on the screen, and was the second career catch. Now the defense just needs to gain control and get control of this Cardinals offense. It was a shame we did see Josh Sweat go back to the locker room. We'll see what happens there. Kyler Murray back to pass. Kyler Murray throws deep. Caught by DeAndre Hopkins. And there it is. Kevon Seymour had an angle on it. DeAndre Hopkins beats Michael Jaquette third on the play. Now Kevon Seymour's down. This team, I'm telling you, it's got to be their conditioning coaches. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, the Cardinals are moving the ball at will. There's no question about it. They have to understand that Kyler Murray has a rocket of an arm. So I mean, you gotta keep a spy on him. I mean, you gotta keep contain of him, and these guys are gonna have to. What they gotta do is they gotta play the defense so that they gotta keep everything in front of them, because Christian Kirk can beat you deep. DeAndre Hopkins can beat you deep, as we just saw. And Kevon Seymour just got injured. And the secondary, these defensive players for the Philadelphia Eagles, players in general, offensive, defensive, they're all dropping like flies. It's got to be the conditioning coaches at this point. And so at this point, it's like the last 5 years. All right, 1st and 10. Kyler Murray hands it off to Kenyon Drake. 6-yard gain. Kyler Murray already has 141 passing yards, and we are only at the start of the second quarter. Now, Kevon Seymour had a good They fake the reverse, and Drake is stuffed in the backfield. Third down. If the Eagles can get off the field here, that would be huge. It really would. It would be huge. 3rd and 4. Kyler Murray back to pass. Kyler Murray throws it. Christian Kirk is dragged down out of bounds short of the sticks. 4th and 2. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they'll go for it. Because if they go for it, I wouldn't blame them. Oh, they're going to kick the field goal. That's good. I mean, that's a good considering how that drive started out. That's not a bad result there. To just come out of that with only 3 points. Three points, and now it is 19-7. Cardinals over the Eagles, and we are only about 4 minutes into the second quarter. So it's kind of looking a little murderous right now. It's looking a little murderous. But I think they got something going with Kaz Watkins. I think they need to keep him on the field more. And Boston Scott lets the kick run out of bounds. The Eagles will take it at the 25-yard line. Update for the Chiefs and Saints game. Patrick Mahomes finds Tyreek Hill in the end zone for 6. It is now 7-0 Chiefs over Saints. No surprise there. Jalen Hurts coming back onto the field for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts fakes the end around, and Jalen Hurts is on the move and gets a 13-yard scramble. Nice. That's what they got to do. They got to give him more design runs right now to get it going.